Alrighty then. Welcome to a special edition of the Retirement Railroad Operations. This will be operations video number 4, courtesy of Jac Jac and Scott at the Hillbilly Railroad. Jac Jac started a challenge to do a live switching operation, and Scott was one of the 3 that Jac Jac named, and then I'm one of the 3 that Scott named, and I think Joe was one of the other ones Scott called out too, and I know Jason was one of Jac Jac's, and he's already done his as well. So with that, we're gonna switch out the western suburbs and make this just part of my JMRI series. So hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Yeah, I'm not just sitting here talking to myself, I hope. So let's make sure I'm not talking to myself. Then we'll get started. Yes, Scott, I'm talking to myself, or yes, let's go. 5 by 5. All right, good enough. Oh, Jason didn't know what 5 by 5 meant. That's what when I was watching his. I know what it means. Clear and ready to go. All right, so with that, the Retirement Railroad is set up through JMRI and operations, and utilizing Panel Pro. We'll switch cameras here. All right, and we'll utilize Panel Pro. We'll go to operations, and we will go to trains. There's a list of all my trains, and we're gonna do this one here, the western suburbs. So we're gonna build it, and it's calling for us to switch out 5 cars. So now we can take a look at it and preview it. And here's what we got to do. We got to pick up a Santa Fe box car and a Burlington gravel hopper at Van Buren Yard. And then we're going to go over to the western suburbs, and we're going to pick up a gravel hopper from Hines Lumber. We're going to pick up a grain, a black covered hopper with grain at Pepperidge Farm, number 55. And we're going to pick up a coal from the Comm Ed Power plant. And we're going to set out those other 2 cars we had. The box car is going to be set out at the Cicero Engine fueling facility, probably for parts for the engine house. And the gravel hopper we're going to set out at the Hines. Then we'll take those 3 cars we picked up and take them back to Van Buren. All right. Now, for those that aren't totally familiar with how the Retirement Railroad is laid out, this area right in front of me is the area we're going to be switching out. We have Downers Grove Fairview here. You see this is the top of part of the lumber yard at Hines Lumber. All right, here and here. Sitting right behind it is the Pepperidge Farm Dairy. Over in this area is the Cicero engine facility, and there's kind of a make-believe Comm Ed Power plant off behind some trees that you can't see. Okay, but there's a spur there that we can change cars out to. So to give you a better feel for that, let's go ahead and switch over to this camera. And the upper left camera is going to show us the Van Buren street yard. And we're going to use the Santa Fe RS3 switcher. And as it comes down towards us, it will appear at the Cicero area, which is the lower left picture. And that spur track to the left feeds right up to the Hines Lumberyard, which is depicted in the lower right. And if we take the spur track around the right side, where you see the fuel tank at the engine facility, that's where we're going to be putting the boxcar, and which will be right back here. All right, and the Comm Ed is this line going around, goes off scene, and then it comes back around here to the upper right, which is Pepperidge Farm. Okay, and there's two covered grain hoppers there. It's calling for us to get number 55, which is the easy one this time. One nice thing about JMRI, it's never the same. So it adds interest. Never gets boring. Okay. Let's see. Al Mars joined us. Hi, Al. I don't think I've missed anybody else. JD's going, what? Somebody's talking? Hey, Vinny. Well, I hope everybody can hear me. So, also, I do have my Kindle, and on my Kindle, I can show the manifest there. Let me get all right. So now on my Kindle, I have the same thing as what I showed you all earlier. So that as I'm standing up over here, I don't have to turn around and look at the computer screen. I've got one right in front of me. So with that, let's fire up the RS3 and see what we got to do. All right. Oh, thanks, John. They're not very good trees. Some are good, some aren't. But at least it gives you the impression. So anyway, a lot of them are just the woodland scenic armatures and or twigs and stuff I found on my morning walks. I've used a bunch of different varieties. I've used clump foliage covered in ground foam, or I've used lichen covered in fine ground foam. Vary the colors a little bit. So, but anyway, that's here and there. So we're gonna fire up the RS3. And y'all should run a pool for how many switches I blow through and derailments I have. Hey, Kyle. All right, so let's get some switches set here. All right. All right, so we got to pick up both the boxcar and the gravel hopper are on track 1. All right, which is here, and the gravel hopper is right here, And the box car is this one here. Okay, so we need to do some switches. Hey, Mike. I'm trying to watch chat too. Oh, I thought that was the case. Yeah, I knocked the hopper off when I was working on Lakeshore Drive the other day. I don't know how many more are going to be like that. Yep, I got that one off too. All right. A couple of challenges are on. I guess I should pay attention to what I'm doing here, shouldn't I? And give you guys the right camera view. There you go. All right, so now you can follow along a little better. Sorry about that. Something wrong with this. Something ain't right. Starting off with a big bang high here, and I guess I should have done a practice run since I haven't run the trains much. What the hell is it catching on? Huh. All right, so we need the boxcar. Alright, so now we got our two that we have to have. So we got those two. We're going to pull the Hines Lumber. I'll explain why here in a second. Well, I think I did a switching. Okay, there's the first switch I ran. As John Linton would say, I'm a terrible conductor. And one of the challenges is the Walther's coal back here comes with a ramp. And that incline's got to be about a 4 or 5%, which is right here. And you can see it on both lower cameras where I'm pointing. So it makes it a challenge for the locomotive, and it's always good to have a number of cars to help push with and go up and get them. So what am I supposed to pick up at Hines Lumber? The hopper car. All right. I'm dropping the hopper off and picking up one. That's where it always gets stuck right there. Make sure I got the power to it. Yeah, okay. Just a tad too much of an incline. That gravel car goes back to 1. I'm going to go ahead and drop her there since we're in close enough proximity. Get it out of the way. Okay, I'm going to drop these here. So I can put the other gravel hopper back. Spot it. See if I can get up the hill. Just got too much of a grade right there, and I need a shorter engine really to go up there. Now to respot the bulkheaded flat. Right at that spot where it gets hung up. This is why it's always good to use a bunch of cars to help push with, so that the engine never gets to this incline, because the trucks hang down so much lower on due to the gearboxes. All right, now we can spot that boxcar back at the engine house fueling facility. It's got a load of spare parts, apparently. There's a magnet here, but it's on a slight bit of a curve, so you still need to use a uncoupling tool, but it's so much easier with the magnet. All right, the last thing we have to do for this move is pick up this covered hopper here. All right, so we'll go ahead and do that. Whoopsie. That one, I don't know why it did it. Now, am I supposed to pick up something from yes. I gotta pick up the coal hopper as well, so I've latched on to it. Coming around. That's one spot on my track I can't, it's tough to get to clean. That or I need to keep alive in there. Okay, and the covered hopper goes to track 2, and the coal hopper goes to 3. Hey, Bernard. Anybody else I may have missed? Oh, I popped off, huh? Whoa. I betcha. Need to vacuum that. I betcha I got some ground foam under there somewhere from doing Lakeshore Drive. All right. All right. That is switching out the western suburbs in this special edition. Let me switch back. Switch back here. All right. Now I can go back to JMRI. I can close out the preview. I can come here to the train and I can terminate. And then that moves. I've told the JMRI that I've completed the assignment and it's moved the appropriate cars to the appropriate places. Actually, that was pretty short and sweet. 30 minutes. Yeah, Mike. No, I can't. I could, but then it'd mess JMRI up. But if you want me to, we can do one more short one. We could do the south side, but I probably should save that. As some of you know, my son and daughter-in-law arrived today, later today, and I've been trying to get everything ready for them. So, well, I hope everybody liked it. it's I should have cleaned the track and done some vacuuming. I did a lot of ground foam and tree work up on Lakeshore Drive, and some of that got down. And that's why I was having problems down at the other end over there. And then I ran one switch. I only ran one. So if you had one in the pool, you're the winner. So and having the Kindle really helps out because then I'm not switching back and forth and so forth. And now I go back to my panel, my layout. Okay. And now, like the Kindle that's up on the behind me, right above where I'm pointing, right up there, that's got the same panel on it now as I have on here, so I can run all the switches from the Kindle from either the computer, all right, that Kindle, or conceivably even on the throttle. Yeah, I ran the switch. Hey, only running one, that's a good day. Hey, Jerry. I'm sorry, Jerry, but you missed the switching operation. I just finished. So now I have to name my three. All right. Just about everybody has done it. JD, I was going to name you, but I knew you got it named already. And so the three I'm going to name are Mystic, Dwight, and teach people to show up here. And I'm going to leave the third one, or Jerry, how about you? All right. We'll do Jerry, Mystic, and Dwight. All right. You're the three contestants on the Jac Jac challenge as assigned by moi. Oh, crap. Yeah. That'll teach you. That's what I said when Scott got me. I'm going, oh, crap. Any other week would have been great, but boy, I was busy this week. I didn't think I'd be able to get around to this until Friday on my normal live stream, but I had some time. I needed to cool off from being out in the yard, so you don't run trains? I saw you running trains, Jerry. Okay, we're going to leave the other one open so that if anybody feels left out, all right, you can do the Jac Jac switching challenge, all right, and just say I'm the one that named you. How's that work? All right, for the people that are here, or like Bernard. Bernard would be a good candidate, don't y'all think? I think Bernard would be a good candidate too. All right, John. I did. Just for you, Jerry. I picked someone else. Yeah, you're going to have to find three other people. And you tell three people, and they tell three people, and I run out of peoples. So, everybody having a good Sunday? Oh, my Alexa's wanting to tell me jokes. Alexa, how long does it take to carve a spoon?
Just a little while.
Just a whittle while. Okay. Ugh. You don't know three people, Kyle? Well, guys, I got to get back after it. So, with that, I want to thank you all for joining me here at the Retirement Railroad, operations number 4, the live Jac Jac / Hillbilly Railroad response. And y'all have a great day. Bye now.